Educators have a responsibility through their access to young citizens to push society to become more socially equitable. Reflexive inquiry plays an essential role in fulfilling this task. Through consistent reflection on my own beliefs, biases, and positionality, I better understand the foundations of my teaching practices and relationships with my students. My privilege and power as a middle-class, white female educator has impacted my teaching, especially in my dealings with marginalized students from diverse backgrounds. Cho, in 2018, shared how pushing boundaries and disrupting teacher identities can lead to more welcoming and inclusive learning environments, where teachers recognize their role in perpetuating or putting an end to inequalities. I have a responsibility to tackle the latter. Grundhoff et al. In 2017 noted that if I am going to teach for equity, I must engage in continual reflection on the various inequities I see in society. Reflexive inquiry aids me, once again, to recognize the systemic biases that exist inside and outside the walls of my classroom and work to create a more equitable learning environment. In physical education, this may look like taking a more lifestyle approach and less competitive to the programming. Meeting my students where they are at and determining a course of action that is fair and inclusive is imperative. Saeed et al. In 2020 recognized that reflexive inquiry encourages teachers to confront uncomfortable truths about privilege and bias. My blind acceptance of the Eurocentric curricular norms for the first 15 years of my teaching career led to the oppression of a number of my marginalized students. By embracing reflexive inquiry, over the last 5 years, I have been able to create classrooms that value diversity, equity, and inclusion through personal reflection and pushing for policy change.